Matt.
What's it called?
Matt.
What?
Do I have something in my teeth?
Well, it's a fun thing to do when you're bored, like you get to make videos, and a lot of kids find it fun, like to lip sync and stuff.
You could also communicate with your friends on it if you didn't have other things to communicate with.
You can have different editing and all these different ways you can make your videos unique.
Of course, they're talking about TikTok. Just in case you don't know about it, and I know you probably do, it's an app that lets you create and share short videos. And it's pretty popular. Okay, that's a massive understatement. Last week, TikTok passed the 1 billion users mark. In fact, it sits 4th place in the download rankings for non-game apps in 2018. Well then, celebrations all round, right? Nope. Last month, a US court hit TikTok with a massive fine. $8 million to be exact. That seems like quite a lot, doesn't it? Well, it's because the app failed to protect the privacy of its younger users. That's you. Let me explain in a little bit more detail. Like many social media platforms, TikTok says that to set up a profile, you have to be at least 13. That's mainly because of a US law, which makes it illegal for companies to collect information about kids online. It was put in place to protect kids' privacy, so their personal information isn't shared with advertisers, and of course, to prevent any encounters with nasty people online. Okay, but let's be honest, it's often not that difficult to fib about your age and make an account. And that's the main issue. The court found TikTok's owners knew that younger kids were using the app, even though that's against the rules. As well as paying the record fine, they agreed to delete videos made by users who weren't 13. And that's upset a few TikTok fans.
The comments were the first things to start deleting, and then my whole account, I couldn't log back onto it.
I think it was like, obviously they were getting worried that people under 13 were using their site because it can be dangerous, but once again, they should have done it more smartly and more respectfully.
There were also lots of reports of people losing their accounts, even though they were over the age of 13. Understandably, they weren't too pleased. So what now? Well, TikTok's brought in a bunch of new features to try to make the app safer. It's also made a bunch of videos about internet safety. And there are reports it's planning to release a new version of the app that's specifically designed for under 13s. While some reckon that'll help keep kids safe, others say the changes and the fine don't go far enough, and more needs to be done to make sure kids aren't being put at risk by social media apps. Then, there are those who argue that the rules are unfair and outdated, and that kids should be given a way to use social media, as long as they're doing it safely. So what do you think?
It's good, but they should have given notice so people could maybe save their videos if they liked them.
I'd say that they should lower it, the restrictions to like 11 or so.
Even if it's an age limit set on places, people are still going to go on it, even if they're too young. It's happening for ages.
And that is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.